Delta, Delta, Delta. If you guys know Delta Airlines, I recommend you guys do not travel with them. Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy RC Martinez, and I don't know why I'm smiling right now, but I'm actually on business in San Francisco. And could I tell you guys that it's just been a total disaster. So much has happened that all I can do is smile. Oh, don't mind the hair, just because I just got out of the shower. Let me tell you guys what the original plan was. Well, I went to work. I was supposed to be off at 3. My flight was at 5:20. Connecting flight in Detroit. Get to San Francisco at 10:30 at night. So this is how my day started. I got a call from Delta, an operating system, letting me know that my flight was delayed until 6:15 from my original 5:20 flight. So I spent most of my morning at work calling Delta and trying to figure out if I was going to be missing my connecting flight, because obviously I didn't want to get stuck in the city that I didn't know, which was Detroit. So the agent tried to book me to like a different flight from Detroit to San Francisco, and nothing was available. So she told me that with this delay, and if everything went according to schedule, I was gonna have 20 minutes to actually get to my next gate to make my connecting flight to San Francisco. I told her, be realistic with me, and what are the odds of me actually getting on that flight? And she's like, yeah, you're probably gonna get stuck in Detroit. They gave me the option of trying to get that, like, you know, wishing for the best and getting on that flight, or getting on an 8 o'clock flight, and then I'm stuck at the airport, I believe in Atlanta, for like 6 to 9 hours, and I get to San Francisco the next day at around 9:30 in the morning. Clearly, I'm not going to be stuck overnight in an airport just because of work. Sorry. So my mentality going to the airport was, you know, I'm going to miss my connecting flight. Little did I know that while I was waiting for my 6:15 flight, I get yet another call from a Delta operator letting me know that my flight was delayed until 6:45. Now you know, well, I knew that I was going to be missing my connecting flight. So I went up to an agent and I was asking her what my best scenario was. And like every agent, you know, all they were able to tell me was that everything was full, everything was booked, I wasn't going to be able to switch my flight, yada yada. So my idea was, if I could just come back tomorrow and just get on a flight, an all-day flight, and if I get to San Francisco in the morning, you know, I'll just do that. She said that that was an option, and I thought about it for a bit, but then she told me that if I do take my original flight, or my original delayed flight, that in Detroit, if I miss my flight, they're gonna accommodate my hotel, which means they're gonna pay for my hotel. So I thought, hey, I don't know why I decided just to get on my original flight and just figure it out when I get to Detroit. I honestly thought that with doing that, I was gonna be getting to San Francisco the next day, like, you know, at around 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. Little did I know that my flight leaves at 8:30 the next day, and I don't get here, or I didn't get here until 11 in the morning. So I kind of regretted it, like while I was walking to the plane. I could have avoided the hassle of being in a hotel in a city that I didn't know, and I could have been at home sleeping in my comfy bed and then just go to the airport the next day. But I was already on the plane, I couldn't do anything, and I was heading to Detroit. So to make my story even better, remember when I told you that my flight was supposed to leave at 6:45? Well, it didn't take off until 7:15, so there was a third delay to my flight. So that's pretty much it. I ended up getting to Detroit, got my voucher for free hotel for the night. I was able to sleep a little bit, and then my flight was at 8:35. The end. Okay, the next day, I wanted to let you guys know some of the things that I went through before actually getting to the hotel. The original plan for today was my flight was at 8:30, getting to San Francisco at 11. My boss was going to pick me up, and we were going to go to a few meetings, and then that was the end of it. But no, I got to San Francisco airport around 10:45, so 15 minutes early, and the plan was for my boss to pick me up, but I called my boss and he was caught in a meeting, and the hotel that we're staying at is in Oakland, near the Oakland airport, an hour away from San Francisco. Excuse me. Yeah, so my boss was like, if I go and pick you up, it's gonna take me about an hour for me to go and grab you. So do you mind taking a shuttle bus? Do I have a choice in my cabeza? I asked around for a shuttle bus. It was called a super shuttle bus. I told them where I needed to go. They told me, okay, your bus or your whatever, your van is gonna be number 252. The driver was a maniac. He was cursing in Russian like half of this fucking ride. He drive like a maniac. He was crazy. He was upset. I don't know. I mean, if you're gonna be a cab driver or somebody that works for the airport, you need to compose yourself and you know, make the experience for the actual passenger or passengers a nice one. I felt like this guy was just gonna take me to an alley and just steal all my shit and leave me in the corner. But anyways, okay, another thing. I mean, this is my fault for not asking, but there was a bunch of people in the bus or the van, and everybody had a different destination. So I went through the downtown San Francisco, went to a few hotels there until he actually dropped me off 2 hours later to where my final destination was. $41 plus tip, $45. I did not know I had to pay $45. I didn't get a receipt, ni modo. Yeah. It's just been crazy, guys. You know, why can't I have a good day? I mean, I'm dreading tomorrow, guys, because tomorrow night I go back to Toronto, which means getting on 2 different planes and the hassle of maybe missing my connecting flight. Like, I'm just dreading it. Right now, like I said, I'm waiting for my boss. He just texted me saying that he's gonna be back in the hotel later on, so I have time to relax. Man, this video is 20 minutes. Clearly, I'm gonna cut it. But I wanted to share that with you guys and with, you know, what was going on with my flight with Delta. Again, don't fly with Delta. Don't fly with Air Canada. If you don't want to deal with, you know, all that crap, just avoid them. But I think that's the end of my video. This was the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it.